Hey everyone, we are so excited to join you today for another Q&A. I went on Instagram, asked if y'all had any questions, and we got a lot of them. We went through and picked out a few of them, and are gonna answer those now. You ready?
Yeah.
First question is, I'm a Jaguar alumni. Says, what is life like with 7 kids? I don't even know if we really know what life is like with 7 kids because we are pretty much just a home. We hardly go out with all of us unless it's somewhere easy.
It's fun, it's rewarding, it's chaotic, it's tiring, it's exhausting, it's difficult, it's hard, and it's worth it.
One of my favorite moments with having 7 kids is when I'm upstairs feeding Livia. Usually all the kids will come into our room and it's just like, I don't know, it's just really cool to like look around and be like, I have 7 children in this room right now.
Sometimes it's cool, sometimes you're
and they're all interested and they're usually good when they're in our room when I'm feeding Livia, and like they just all gather around and they love her so much, and it's just like, wow, like normally when you hear like 7 kids, like it's overwhelming and it's stressful, but like the moment of just having them all in my room and just gathering around, I'm like, these are such sweet moments. And if you follow me on Instagram, I will sometimes live or whatever story what's going on in our room when I'm feeding Livia, and those are some of my favorite, most precious moments when they're just like being silly and getting along, and I try to remember those. Lucy Lyra says, describe each child with 1 word.
Hannah, I would say precise, maybe?
Okay, I would pick the word oldest.
Oldest. Zeke, I would say caring.
That's what I was thinking, or loving, if you were going to take
Hallie, I want to say crazy, but in a good, not in a bad way. She's like outgoing.
There's a word out here, which is how she is too.
Eccentric?
Yeah, that'd be a good word for her.
Toby is carefree.
Oh, I would say that'd be for Hallie. Toby for me is particular.
Yes, he is particular, but he's kind of like, yeah, you're right, particular.
A particular jokester. Karis? You need 2 words for that one.
Karis is very attached.
Oh, good job. I was going to say daddy's girl, but that was 2 words.
Attached. All the time.
To
my
you.
leg or me holding her like half the day. The first word that comes to mind for me for Chloe is relaxed.
Easygoing? That's 2 words though, isn't it? So flexible?
And then
And
Livia,
Livia,
I
number
would
7.
say happy. She smiles very easily all the time.
Content or easy? I want to say easygoing again for her. Like just, what is it? Like, because we mess with her all the time and she's just like whatever. Because even last time her contact got stuck in her eye, I was like moving around. She's just talking to me while I'm like pressing in on her. So, what's the word, girl?
Chill.
Chill. Yeah. Whoa.
Livia's gonna go down to bed for the night, so say bye.
Say night.
Bye.
Promise Rhoda asks, what got you started using essential oils, and do you have a group that we can join? So, what got you started?
Yeah, you?
You actually used essential oils before me.
They weren't essential then. They were just an oil.
I first got started using essential oils when our family needed a lifestyle change and starting to make healthier choices instead of having so many chemicals in the house. I actually got rid of all of our chemical cleaners and then was like, okay, now what do we do? And started looking for healthier ways to live and keep our family healthy with our immune systems and everything. And I actually do have a Facebook group that is starting tomorrow. If you're watching this on Friday, on Saturday, we have a Facebook group that is going to start getting active, so you can go ahead and join it now. But it will be an active group for the rest of the month, so you can learn more if you're curious to know more about essential oils and how I use them. You can find the link for that group below this video if you're interested. Haven Saved asks, how do you keep calm with having 7 beautiful blessings? Think about the positives. I mean, that we're not always crazy, but we're not always calm either.
There's something that help, like getting plenty of sleep. So you're rested as a parent, which means going to bed as soon as the kids do, or as soon thereafter as possible. I think it also helps having help. And there's a comment like some of you guys have been talking about in comments in previous videos, why don't they hire help? We're working on it. We do have some help, it's not every day. And my parents are coming in for a few weeks to help, but we've got other help as well. But you just don't always see it on camera because not everyone likes to be on camera.
We have each day, the twins definitely take a nap. Most of the time Toby's been taking a nap, and the older kids we have them do rest time. For a little while we didn't have the older ones do rest time. We kind of broke out of that habit, and then lately it's been like, okay, no, you need rest time. Like everybody needs their alone time away from everybody to just re-energize their batteries.
But please do not misunderstand that we still get loud. We still sometimes, like, we're not perfect. That kind of stuff still does happen in our house. Our patience is not always on.
Yeah, it is difficult, and having 7 children within 8 years is a lot, and it's difficult, and it's been hard on our marriage, and it's taught us a ton. So even today I was just thinking, like, man, getting through this season, like, we are learning so much and we are being pressed so much. Like, our relationships are going to be so much stronger coming out of this. So Megan Walensky asked, are you going to get another nanny? And we've really thought about it. It's so hard for me personally to be like, to invite somebody in to do a job that I feel like I should be doing. I am so thankful for Tim pointing out though that the Proverbs 31 woman, she didn't do it alone. She had help.
The very first thing she did every morning was not read her Bible, was not pray. The very first thing she did every morning she woke up was she got up and she prepared the house for her servants, for the people who are coming to serve their family. And that's the first thing she did. So I'm like, that woman had people who helped her.
Which is incredible, because most people say like, oh, I'm never going to be a Proverbs 31 woman. And I know at least I had a skewed like view of who she was, thinking she was doing everything on her own, totally overlooking that she had other people coming alongside of her and helping her be an amazing woman. Sweet Babe 16 said, Dana, I just had my 4th baby 3 months ago and totally need some balance. What vitamins and supplements do you like to take after having a baby? I take so many vitamins and supplements now. It's insane how many I take. And it took me a little while to be okay with that because I felt kind of like a crazy person needing so much extra help with that to strengthen myself to be okay. So I take, goodness, what do I take? Tons of different vitamins. I use essential oils. I drink Ningxia Red. And so all that stuff, if you really want to go deeper in there, you can join the Facebook group that I talked about a little bit earlier. Bob1212136428953 says, when is Livia's next eye surgery?
Coming up on Tuesday, so we appreciate you guys praying for her. They need to go in and do glaucoma surgery. The pressure in her eye is too high right now, which will damage the nerve in her eye and eventually take away her peripheral vision until she has like no vision left. So we're gonna go in there and correct that. It's a bigger surgery than the last one.
It'll take twice as long as her cataract surgery took, and her eye is gonna look a lot more red after the surgery, and I think it'll take a little bit longer to heal. So
appreciate you guys praying for us and keeping us in your thoughts. If you guys want to be a part of our next Q&A, make sure you follow Dana and I on Instagram. Links down below, and we will see you guys on Monday. Have a great weekend. Bye.
bye.